Hey, we here back again with another discussion at the org, MR.NOLDS org. Hey, today we're going to talk about something. I see everybody talking about this energy, right? I wanted to talk about the feminine energy, a submissive woman. I want to talk about what is a submissive woman and why is it that a submissive woman controls the man. Oh, I know that's controversial. Yes, I said it. The submissive woman controls the man. During our discussion, I'm gonna tell you why. Hey, stay tuned. You want to know this? There's gems out. It's always a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, man. You know we here, man. We're here again. Today, I have an interesting topic, man. We discussed a lot of stuff, but today I want to start getting in the segment of, we've talked a lot on finance, I think. We mentioned a few on health, things on health. We haven't really touched in too much on spirituality and also social life. So today we're going to dive into a social life topic, which is social life is a big, what we consider the bracket of social life is anything that has to do with human interaction. So today we're going to talk about a submissive woman, the power of a submissive woman. Hey, as we start, like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Just do it. And also share this video to someone that, maybe a young lady, it could be an older lady, but just share this video let's hear what the women got to say and what they think. But I'm going to discuss a little bit of submissive woman. Now, this morning, I seen a powerful post. I seen a post on Instagram, and a lot of people began to share it, and I shared it too. And the post said, a submissive woman controls a man unknowingly. So I'm going to say it again. A submissive woman controls a man unknowingly. So I had a few people was like, oh, what does that mean? A submissive woman controls a man unknowingly. So first you have to understand, what is a submissive woman, right? That's one thing you got to understand. Then once you understand that, you have to understand the nature of a man. We as men, now there are outliers that operates different than the typical man, but we're talking about for the the typical man. One of the things that make us different than a woman is, our hormones. We are powered by testosterone, and women are powered by estrogen. We as men, we have more testosterone, women has more estrogen. So that's just a little beginning. Of course, there's other stuff that makes us different, like our bone structure, muscle mass, all type of different things. But so with testosterone, that gives you that masculinity, like that power, that yo, I'm the man. Estrogen helps women be more feminine. So we as men subconsciously, we don't want when we're looking for a mate, we don't want another person like us where it's like, rah, rah, oh no, I don't like that bull. Because when we get that conflict or that bull, we automatically react with that same energy, But a woman who is with her feminine energy, something that we don't typically have, when she moves with that, it has us under a control. And what I mean by control, like that post, I didn't write that post. I just agreed with that post. Because that feminine energy, and that's what allows women to be submissive, or it makes it easier for a woman to submit to a man. That same energy, when a woman is moving with that energy, it makes the man wants to cater to her. It makes the man want to, treat her right, to take care of her. Because if none of us like to take advantage of a weakened prey, And what I mean by that, the Bible. So let's go what the Bible says. The Bible considered the woman to be the weaker vessel. I didn't make that up. That's what the Bible says, right? But when it says the weaker vessel, it's not just talking about physically. It's talking about when it comes to like even spiritually, the way Satan has access to her, she's more sensitive. So her power in her feminine energy, her sensitivity also is a weakness. Because we come to find out a lot of things, a lot of gifts are sometimes cursed if they're not managed correctly. The woman's feminine energy, it's when a woman operates in that energy, it allows the man to be his dominant self, and he don't feel like he's competing or clashing. But when a woman is trying to operate in a masculine, operating with masculine energy, now the man feel threatened. When the woman operating in her feminine energy, the man don't feel threatened. When she begins to operate with masculine energy, now the man feel threatened. That is why a lot of men are protective against other men, because they're operating with masculine energy. Now, when you're a woman operating with the masculine energy, the man mind take it almost as if they may not think that you're a man, but they're going to treat you differently, and they may not listen to you because it's like, yo, you trying to go against me? Well, what is it? But when a woman operates with that feminine energy, it's like, wow, she's trying to help me. She's trying to collaborate and help me. Because a woman, biblically, is a man's helpmate. So when you're a helpmate, for example, I'll give the example, maybe this not be the best thing, but let's say you have a boss. You're not going to try to clash with your boss. Like, hey, man, do this, do this. No, you're going to come in a way that's submissive. You're going to come in a way because you're helping him or her. So it's the same thing in a relationship. God knew, wherever there's two heads, that's a monster. So God knew there had to be one head. So he selected the man to be the head, not because we're smarter. And there's many reasons why the man was chosen to be the head, but we're not going to go into that. But, okay, the man is the head. So the helpmate is someone, not that the man is more important than the woman, but it's supposed to assist. So we can't have multiple managers that has two different agenda, because everybody will be split. So the man, okay, let's just say is the manager for what God has created, and then the woman come to assist him. Now, in God's eye, we're all equal. The man is not more important than the woman. But when it comes to that system, when it comes to that hierarchy, the man, makes is the head and is responsible for a lot of decisions that's made. So the woman is to assist. Now, when the woman come and is operating like with the masculine energy, like, yo, I'm more important than you. Oh, you're gonna listen to me. Now the man feel challenged. And anytime when a man feel challenged, the man will resist and push. Men do not want to feel challenged when it comes to their masculinity. So when a woman bring that masculine energy, a lot of time the man feel challenged. Now, different men have different levels of masculine energy that they can handle. So that is why there are some women be like, oh, you just can't handle me, all that stuff. There's another guy out there that can handle you. Yeah, probably there's another guy that can handle you, that his masculine energy is up there. So when you come, the masculine energy you bring is not at his level, so he still feel dominant. So, but when a woman can operate with her feminine energy and do not feel like, she's worthless because she's more of the submissive, loving, tender, which is naturally a woman characteristics. When she operates in that nature, the man is almost vulnerable to her. Because when you can look at it in nature, when we find something to be weaker or more vulnerable or tender, or like we tend to be more soft and gentle towards that thing. There's a reason why we love babies and we're so tender and loving towards babies, because a baby seems defenseless. A baby cannot take care of itself. A baby is cute and adorable. A baby's not challenging you whatsoever. So when a woman operates in her feminine, with her feminine energy and her feminine, like it's a beautiful thing. But this society have tricked women and, oh, you're equal to man. Oh, you could do whatever they could do. Oh, you could be the boss. You could wear the pants. Da, 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 da. Okay. But when, not to say we don't deserve equal rights and all that good stuff, but when you take away your, when you take away that feminine energy, that like, it's like, wow, men won't view you the same, even subconsciously. So then they won't treat you as if you are a woman. And that's not because they're like, okay, since you're going to act like you're a man, I'm going to treat you like a man. No, subconsciously. Like I just gave you the example of a baby. A baby is so, a baby have no choice but to be submissive. A baby don't fight back. Yeah, them, they don't have a choice, but you see how people act and behave towards babies. That is not only because they're a baby, because we're physically seeing a baby, that is because subconsciously our mind registered that, they cannot fend for themselves. They cannot, they're not fighting against us, so we love them. We naturally just love them and are more tender towards them. Same thing with a woman. A woman that think, oh yeah, I'm going to show you I got masculine energy too. I got my testosterone levels high. Then you're going to feel a man. Like, you can't expect to come with the energy of a man and expect feminine behavior or treatment. It's not going to happen. Subconsciously, it won't register. Now, when we say a submissive woman, because a lot of women think being submissive is like letting a man run over you. Wrong. That is not true. But before I get there, important, very, very, very important. Very important. Do not be submissive to the wrong man. Ladies, I'm going to say it again. We as men, we want a submissive woman. Subconsciously, naturally, we just love submissive women. Yes, we do. But I'll tell you, ladies, if you're someone, you should not be ashamed of your feminine energy. You should love that, the Bible says you're the weaker vessel. You're more tender. You're more open. You're more sensitive. You should love it and embrace it. But do not give yourself to a man that don't deserve it. Because that is the problem with a lot of women today. They were submissive, tender, loving, all that. They gave themselves to the wrong man, and now they say, man, I don't want to be submissive. Now they come in with that masculine energy, and they wonder why they can't get a man. Don't do it. Yeah, use this part for the Instagram reel. Everything I just said. I like that. I like that a lot. Better than the first thing. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it because you're going to... Don't give yourself to the wrong man. Do not give yourself to the wrong man. If you are a submissive woman, you listen. You don't you're not quick to anger. You're not loud. You're not like in everyone's face. You're kind. You're polite. If you're that woman, you are a rare and special woman. Stop giving yourself to these knuckleheads, because that's the problem we have. A bunch of good submissive women has given themselves to men that did not deserve that type of woman. You want to give yourself to a man that respects himself, that respects God first and foremost. Because if you don't respect God, how do you expect him to respect you? Okay, we're not here to preach, but come on now. So yes, now, quickly, what makes a woman submissive? A woman that's submissive is not loud. A woman that's submissive, first and foremost, is submissive to God. What does that mean? You obey God. You listen. Obedience. Obedience. You obey God. You do your best to follow the word, what God has called you to, how to live. Then, as you follow in the guidelines, the Bible talks a lot about how a woman should behave. You know, a woman should be very polite. So is a man. Some of the characteristics I'm mentioning, I'm not saying only a woman should be that, because some go for men too. But yeah, a submissive woman, very kind, very polite, not loud at all. They are not too show off. You know, they're not loud. They don't dress a certain way, like look at me, look at me. They're not seeking attention. They communicate. They talk. You know, they're not quick to fight. They don't fight at all. They try to build instead of destroy. They don't run away. Instead of running away, they come together to bring solutions. They listen to their partner. They listen, and when they listen to their partner, they find ways to help. When the person, they're a helpmate, like the Bible says, you know, they have a heart of service. Key, big key. If you want to be a submissive woman, you have to have a heart of service. You have to want to serve. You have to love to serve. Not only your husband, because before your husband come, you have to prepare yourself. So when you were younger, when your mom was in the kitchen, were you helping her cook? Do you wash the dishes? Do you mop the house? Do you broom? Are you naturally a helpmate? When someone needs help, do you sit around and wait to be asked? Oh, okay. Because we just think being a helpmate, meaning like, oh, if we're asked. Being a helpmate, you don't even have to ask. You are naturally looking for problems to solve. And when those problems come about, you bring solution. When things are asked of you, a helpmate, a submissive woman, when things are asked of you, you lend a helping hand to the best of your ability. And if you cannot help, if it's out of your reach, you don't just be like, oh, I can't do it, I don't know this. You go beyond, you do research, you ask for help. That is a submissive woman. The Bible says it's the meek that will inherit the world. A submissive woman has a meek character. Now we're talking. So that is what it means. And then we could go on about what it means to be a submissive woman. A submissive woman is that you don't let a man just run over you. You're not a puppet, whatever you say, go. No, that's not what a submissive woman means. Especially in a relationship. Your husband, that's why I said don't just give yourself to anyone. Because if you're a submissive woman, your man is a man of God. So he won't just try to run you over. He understands you guys are in a partnership. He understands that you guys are one. So when there's decisions to be made, he talk to you about it. So he's not just going to run you over, do this, do that. He'll talk to you about it. And then you guys collaborate. And then you help out. Come on. He listens to you. So that is why it is important that you be with the right person. Because if you are a submissive woman and you end up with the wrong person, you'll be taken advantage of. That's what's happening. And that's why a lot of women don't think it's cute to be submissive. They want to wear the pants. They want to make the money. Lastly, one thing I'm going to say, a lot of the reason women don't want to submit no more because, the wealth gap between men and women is shrinking. Even though men still make more throughout the world, but it's shrinking more and more. So, now the women getting their bag. And like, why do I need a man if I got my bag? Back in the days, only man brought the bacon home. Now, like I said, the wealth gap between men and women are closing. So now women are not respecting men because they're like, yo, I got my own money. I got my own bread. I'm in my own bag. But hey, you could be in your bag. I'm speaking to every woman out there, every young lady out there. You could be in your bag and still be submissive. You could be in your bag and still be submissive. You heard me. You could be in your bag and still listen to your man. You could be in your bag and still be polite. You could be in your bag and still, be gentle and meek. This was another discussion with the MR.NOLDS organization. Hey, this is a good one. You need to share this video. Because I know you have that friend. You have that cousin, sister, auntie, mom, anybody, aunt. Hey, share it right now. Another discussion. It was good. We're going to talk more. Let's go.